Is this live? Is it really over here? Yeah, I think we're live. I'll turn this on. Get some feedback. Feedback. No feedback? Feedback. No feedback. All right, cool. Anyway, we're live. So, we've got the baby dog joining as the co-host. Back in his role as co-host, laying on the bed. That's a little baby tongue right there. Yeah, it is. Flip your ear over. We're on the internet. We're live. All right, so don't have as many patches as we got last year, so we'll go into them. Got this can one. Got this. Oh, crap. Got this George Washington one. Guns.com. Arms of America. Look at that. I didn't even know they made patches. Cover his nuts back up for everybody. This is a sticker, but it's a robot. Boston Dynamics robot. A lot of them at the show. Let's see if I can move around without him moving around. Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen? Yeah, I think I can do it. All right, so what is this? Victory Outdoors. I think this one I just picked up because I was walking by because I don't really know what Victory Outdoors is. It's glued. But is it sewn also? Oh yeah, definitely sewn and glued. So I guess that's China. I guess China's making those. What else do we got? Don't have a lot. I just took a little backpack today. A Tom Talk. Has this outside pocket, which I usually use for carrying around gizzard and where'd he go? Foss is usually in there with gizzard. I don't know where he went. I lost him. Foss is usually in there with him, but we got a gizzard in there. So Foss fell out on the floor, I guess, somewhere today at SHOT Show. And then I carry around some extra gloves because it's stinky. I got this from Night Eyes. It's a gear tie. It's basically a piece of wire inside of rubber. So it just stays put wherever you put it. Grab that. Got some patches in here. This is Notch. They make hats with the notches for sunglasses right away. I don't really wear hats enough to need sunglasses. I definitely don't wear sunglasses, and I don't wear hats enough to need the notches, but cool patch for sure. Clever hats. Let's see. Got a Spiritus Systems badge holder. Multicam. Got a couple of these Mercury Tactical SHOT Show 2026 with Bigfoot and a flag on it. Got these from well, if you know what they are, tell us, because I can't remember. I think I was just walking by to get those. Silence you must. Save your hearing you will. So Yoda made up of cans, I guess. Alright, it's a big one. It's as big as my dog's head. Another cans. Oh, I got a bunch of little ones from Civivi. This one is from First Spear. It's alright. unique. White Velcro on the back. Any comments coming in? No comments coming in. Got this one from friend in Oregon. His challenge coin, wooden, Desert Tactical. Perhaps, well, except for real old people, one of the oldest folks from back in the day. What the hell? We're trying to be live over here, miss. Rude. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Going the wrong way with my tripod thing in here. Alright, quiet over there. You need your ruckus and do stuff. Let's see. Oh, I got a couple of Glock deals because I think they're new. I don't remember that slide thing being out so much. And that seems like a different grip texture to me. So, yeah, got a couple of them. There's a Wii. You never see Wii knives, but we get a patch every once in a while. A couple more Glock dealies. Another Wii. And then the other thing in here is in a zipper, so I wouldn't lose it. But that's the little recorder. So I do take a recorder with to listen to audio. And can I turn this on so that I can actually just play it back? How do I do that? I know how to turn it on to record, but I don't know how to turn it on to just play. We'll have to figure that out, I guess. Do I just push this button? And then instead of recording, hit play maybe? Hit play. Oh, I think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording right now. So I don't know how to make it not record. But anyway, I have some audio of the range day. I think that's all I got in here. But there's patches sitting over here on the bed that I have to get to. Alright, so I got another one of these. First Spears. What is this? Oh, this is the Ohio Ordnance one this year. H. Carr, as seen in COD. So some kind of a fish gun, I guess. This was from Range Day, but it's in my stuff. Addict Pack to Get Hooked on Science. From Breakthrough Clean. Also got a badge holder from Nighthawk, and this one's neat because made by, it's not going to focus. Anyway, it's made by Savoir. So we got two badge holders there. Hey, another little robot sticker. Civivi. Another Breakthrough. Another one of these. Who knows what this one is? No comments coming in yet, so I don't know. One Gun, One Gunsmith from Nighthawk. It's a nice one. Nice tagline as well. Maybe we've got another one of these pistols. I don't know about you, but I like having pistol or different kind of gun patches. So from Savoir, sewn and glued again. So we all know that they're getting them from the same place. Notice the curl. So that's has something to do with the size and the cooling and like the QA, you know, like how they're doing it. But you notice the curls, and then laser cut sheet Velcro, and that might be some of the curl, honestly, is the Velcro is probably curling from whatever roll it was on. So adhered, like glued on and sewn, which makes you think, is that just the factories that we're doing glued only, and they know that we don't like that because they fall apart after 2 years or a year sometimes, depending on where you live? They may have gotten a couple of those. They have a jar of them out there, though. They want you to take them because they know what the patch game is all about. So there's the people that know the patch game, and then there's the people that don't know the patch game, and then there's the people that wail on the patch game, and there's people that don't even try. Tannerite, never even, I don't even know if I've seen them at SHOT very often, but I've never seen a Tannerite patch before, so I'm stoked about that one a little bit. This one's cool because it's got radios on it, but it's also going to hook up to another one that says 26, so that's kind of cool. But I don't have that one. Why is it stinking here? You farting? I think he's farting. He's a stinky dog. Another one from Ohio Ordnance. Oh, this one is from Night Hawk. And this is their double agent with agency, I think, is what I was told. This, I thought it was a patch, is not a patch. It is some sort of a luggage tag, so I'll make it into a patch. But this lets you see what the other side of a patch is, because they're pouring this. If you notice, when we did our patches, we would show you what our robots do. So first a robot digs this shape and everything out of metal. Then they flip that metal over and another robot pours in this toxic rubber that we can't even have in this country because of laws. And then once that rubber is poured in, they start with the bottom layer. So they would pour in that orange first, right? Then they would bake it. Then it comes back over, and then they pour in the white. Then they take it over here and they bake it. Then they pour in the tan and the brown since they're on the same level. See how the orange was poured first? And then the white, the brown, and the tan are all on the same level. And so you can tell if a patch is expensive or not. So it doesn't matter how many colors, because the robots pour the colors. What's really expensive is how many processes, how many times they have to take it into the heater. So this one is 1, 2, 3 processes into the heater, or more maybe. Maybe it's just these patches are starting to stink. Hold on. It does reek like some weird chemical in here. It's either coming from the heater, which is like a foot over here, or it's coming from these patches, or maybe these patches are getting hot. Anyway, so that's how they make these things. And then if you look at it from this side, you can totally see how it's just poured in. And then, of course, once anything is poured and then heated, it sort of constricts or contracts. And that's why you get that little bit of a cavitation or a cavity there. And that's why, one of the reasons why, and look at how smooth this shit is. They don't do anything to disrupt that smoothness. They just go ahead and wipe some chemical on and then put a piece of Velcro on to glue it. So there's nothing about this that wants to adhere to Velcro. And that's why the glued ones are horrible. But that's what it looks like underneath every PVC patch, underneath the Velcro. So all you got to do is cut some Velcro out, sew it to this. You have to have a sewing machine that can go through this, which is pretty tough. But they make them. Anyhow, that's going to be a patch, I guess, maybe, if I ever get around to it. Another one of them Yodas. Another Tannerite, no good. Another one of these, another one of these. I think that's it. So nowhere near the patches I've gotten in the past, because nobody ever takes the patches that I get. I get them so that I can give them away, and nobody ever wants them. I just end up putting them on my dog like this all the time. But that's it. That's all the patches. We didn't get any comments at all. Yeah, not one comment, so there you go. You guys commented as much as this dog was excited about these patches. Look how excited he is. Patch haters. Back in the day, people liked patches. Oh yeah, that's right. Agorizer is the only one who grabs some patches. Right on. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good evening. I'll pat the dog on the head for Agorizer. I think he woke up a tiny bit, so he's a little bit happy. You have a nice night. Thanks for tuning in.